today's episode of Marketing Hacks. We have Ray here, my marketing guy. So, Ray, what we are talking about today?
So today we're going to talk about something that we've all heard about, but maybe we don't understand the concept of it. It's something that we call a call to action. Very important part of your marketing process.
So, I know I do, but I'm not 100 on it yet. I'm trying to do it more
Like
better.
most people are the same way. They're not 100%. They know what it is. They exactly have an idea, but they don't understand the concept behind it. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, exactly. So, you do a lot of marketing for your clients, and a call to action is a must for any marketing piece. It could be online or offline, like a printed marketing piece or something. The call to action is very, very important. So, let's talk about, Ray, what is call to action, and
Sure.
what part of the marketing it goes, suppose in a video, on a video, and so.
Absolutely. So again, so what a call to action is when you have an item, right? You're selling a service or a product or whatever it may be, whatever's in between that, right? And then when someone says, "Hey, you know what? I think I want that." What process will they do to actually try to let you know that they want it? And sometimes they have to scroll all the way in the bottom and says, "Hey, again, contact me about this," or normally, which is a call to action, they would have a button somewhere nearby. So it says, "Hey, you know what? I want this item. I want to be able to buy this item. I want more information about the item." And that would normally be within the areas where the person would not need to kind of go ahead and scroll and look for an opportunity to reach out to you. So a call to action, exactly that, where you're going to say, "Hey, you know what? I want this item. Guess what? Great. It's going to go to, say, my page where I'm selling item, or it's going to take me to another page where I can put my information in there." So now a call to action is where you can gather the information of the person that's looking at your product, whatever that may be. So again, so at the end of the day, now, once you have the person saying, "Hey, I want this item, how much it costs, what's going on, what I need to do," now you kind of start the whole process that we call funneling, right? And you're going to kind of course, plan the call. So you can have the discussion with the person about the cost of the specifics about the product. And then at that point, you talk about pricing, you talk about the scope and everything within that whole process of the product or service you're selling. And then you close that out, of course, and you take it and you kind of save that email address so you can kind of normally, or the information of the person, so you can let them know what's going on. Now you've added that person to your funnel through this process that we call a call to action. So that's kind of, excuse me, it's a call to action, but what we've explained is a funneling system throughout that. But a call to action is a very valuable part of marketing that's used with every most merchandise, retail shops, even some restaurants have call to action within it to be able to become one of their subscribers or one of these members, so you can offer them more products.
All right. So basically, if I'm doing a video, at the end of the video, I have to make them either learn more and then maybe bring them to a landing page in my website. Is that
Yeah,
it?
that's exactly it. Even when you say, as people, I hope they're doing that, right? I think they're subscribing, right? So when someone hits and we tell them to subscribe to the channel, that's your call to action. It's not a button popping up, but you're telling them to subscribe to the channel so they know when something new pops out, they get the alert. And again, now they are part of your audience, so you can always do things in reference to what they asked for, because now there's a relationship being built there because of that. So subscribe button or even a like on Facebook, those are all call to actions within the world that we're trying to achieve, is get some attention or get someone to know, "Hey, I like this product. Would you please, let me know more about it?" Or great conversation. Love to hear it. Awesome job. And that's what a like is on Facebook, for example. Kind of, it's not exactly that, but it's a similar analogy of what I'm referring to. So you understand the concept of what a call to action is.
So basically, if someone like my content, so through the call to action, they can reach out to me and I can, have a qualified client for my business. So let's talk about, if I don't have a call to action, what happens? So I have a great content, people are watching, I'm getting views, but I'm not selling anything. What's happening? They like my content. Now they're Googling the same content or YouTubing same content, go to some other video with the same content, and guess what? The other person has a call to action.
That's right. So
So
again, that's why you got to make it easy so you can make sure you're attaining that person or that whoever is making the connection with you on your product. You want to make sure that you have a call to action to get their information, so you can reach out to them, find a way of maybe offering something that you have or anything where it's going to kind of prompt them. Hey, why don't you go ahead and subscribe here or hit this button or hit the button below so we can connect with you.
yes,
Again, it's very when you speak to someone, it has more of a chance of actually people doing it than you not speaking at all. Oh, I'm sure someone would like the video, but if you say, "Hey, if you do me a favor, you like the video, just hit a like on that. We would appreciate it very much." Again, you were asking for a call to action, so we know what kind of stuff that we should be producing every week to make sure that we keep everyone engaged. Very similar action.
very good. So bottom line is, call to action on a marketing piece, video or infographic, it is a must. So it
Yes.
could be a button where they can click so your phone rings, or it could be a click to the landing page of a website,
Yeah.
or maybe a sign up page, isn't
Yeah,
it?
let's say, for example, that you don't even have a computer, you just have a flyer. On the flyer, you're going to say, "Call me at X, Y, and Z," so on and so forth. That's also a call to action that's not on digital assets, but we know we're talking marketing hacks on digital platforms. But again, when you're asking them to do this action, you're actually doing a call to action on what the next steps are, and that's what it is.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so definitely call to action is a very, very important, not only important, it's a must for
So,
any kind of marketing piece. Otherwise, we are just losing clients. So thanks, Ray. So anything on the closing note?
You know what? No, nothing on a closing note, but I will tell you that, especially, I mean, this past week, and I had several meetings, and two of the several meetings that I had was mentioned about, hey, how can I do this to reach my audience? How can I do this? Because they did not have call to actions in their practices or their businesses. So I would definitely encourage you guys to take a minute and figure out, look at all your marketing stuff and make sure that you have a way to someone to reach out to you to say, "Hey, I want to know more about that property. I want to know about that service. I want to know more about that special." Again, you don't have that, by all means, give us a call. Of course, we'll help you out. But again, make sure you look at your stuff and see if it's something that you already incorporate into your business.
Perfect. Hey, my friend, thanks for joining in today. We really appreciate your feedback. And here is some call to action for you, my friend. If you want to know more about any kind of marketing, here is right here, Ray's phone number. Give him a call. You can give me a call also. Or there is a Calendly appointment, calendar link right here. Either if you're watching on the YouTube, it's at the bottom. On the Facebook, it's on the top. Click that. Get a free meeting appointment with Ray, and he'll be happy to discuss with you.
All the time. Yes, for sure.
Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.